It is here at the border where the action of our story really begins. The pilgrim has pierced the border with her head, her mind, her consciousness, and sees or intuits a mystery of unknown forms. It is at the border and beyond where the myth becomes living, where its symbolic message has no known form, and we are left to reason our own meanings. A literal assessment, then, reminds us that people from all walks of life through every age have looked to the heavens and wondered what is out there. And how does this star stuff of the cosmos affect life here on Earth? Carl Sagan famously said, "We are made of star stuff," but how this star stuff came together to form life is still a mystery. Our pilgrim, the alchemist, the scientist and seeker, perhaps is being literal and simply wondering about these age-old questions. Flammarion himself was an astronomer and was a founder and the first president of the Société Astronomique de France. Flammarion was also a trained artist, and it has been assumed by some that he was the unknown artist of this work. Perhaps it was Flammarion himself who designed the wood engraving and, with an artist's eye, tried to show an aspect of astronomy. It is known that Flammarion criticized Aristotle's conception of a finite spherical universe by arguing that the universe could not be finite because someone could come to the edge and poke his hand or stick through to the space beyond. Perhaps the formless mass was an artistic expression of Plato's primordial forms. The wavy lines and cloud-like elements could easily be interpreted as the wave and particle functions of quantum physics. The wheels might indicate the world clock that Pauli saw and that the ancients spoke of. Whatever the case may be, it is here where the myth lives into time. It is here at the border and beyond where the metaphorical meanings begin to blossom. It is here where the artist looks towards the past and may actually be moving toward the future with her strategies. If we look metaphorically at the images located on the left side of the composition, we can discover many varied analogies. Obviously, the border is the dividing line that separates the dualities of life as we know it. It separates the known from the unknown. Dualism is the view that two fundamental concepts exist, such as good and evil, light and dark, or male and female. For Carl Jung, this duality might point to the concept of the conscious and unconscious mind, as well as the division between consciousness and the collective unconscious. This would point back to the idea of archetypes and the unus mundus, and the mystery of human knowing. As Dr. Harry E. Ice says, a kind of knowing within deeper structures of the mind, an intuitive knowing, to contrast with the rational mind. Other dualities that might be hidden at the composition's border include the concepts of mind and matter, psyche and cosmos. These ideas are being studied today by neurologists, psychologists, and philosophers of the mind with startling implications. Depth psychologist Carl Jung and the physicist Nobel laureate Wolfgang call it the unified psychophysical world behind or beyond the split. Jung referred to this realm as the unus mundus. Ultimately, though, still today, the mythopoetic narrative of the pilgrim's image is illuminating, fascinating, and universal. Flammarion and his wood engraving by an unknown artist have sent us messages of wholeness, selfhood, and spirituality, of alchemy and mythology, of dualities and crossing borders, of mysteries of mind and matter, psyche and cosmos, and much, much more. Flammarion has given us a living myth. He has given us a universal dream.